Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Eddie Marcus here again. I want to take a little bit of time and speak to the people of the world. And I'd like to say to you, what am I supposed to take away from this life? When I came into this world, like all of us, innocent, like a sponge, ready to receive and absorb whatever we're given. In my environment, one of the things that I was given was the presence or an acknowledgement of God. Now, God really didn't mean anything to me except what I was told that God meant. And as time changed, as I grew, I began to see that God appeared basically to have been, as far as my understanding, words, a lack of action. I had seen what had been considered as God-given action coming out of the South where so much poverty exists, coming off those sharecropper plantations and having little of nothing. And people up north, some organization, some Christian organization wanted to show some kindness and would send boxes of clothes, goodwill stuff down south so they can share it amongst the people. And this was basically what we understood as an expression of God's love, which made a lot of us question what it truly meant. And then there came a time when Dr. King, Martin Luther King, for some strange reason, talked about God in his whole walk. And it put some meaning to what God, the story of God, could mean. Not that it was that, but could mean. But anyway, be that as it may, in my understanding, I always believed when people say that they are, I believe that they are until they prove otherwise. When people say they aren't, I believe that they aren't until they prove otherwise. And when you look at the thousands and millions of people who go to church every Sunday, who pay tithes and offerings equal into billions of dollars annually, that's a statement. That is saying something. That is saying that they have a reverence for God. And yet, when you put a platform before them to stand up on, not necessarily weighing their devotion to God on money or donations, but on what their true actions are, understanding that the systems in which we live are systems that basically deny the general masses the benefits of what I imagine that each of us would want. And each of us would want our dreams to be met. Now, that seems something very simple to me to believe. I know you want your dreams met, so why wouldn't this one or that one? So I say we all want our dreams met. But the thing is that we live in a society that has always taught us that in a competitive society, no all can be satisfied. There must always be someone that's losing. And I say that's true. But I ask myself, why does it have to be this way? You see, I understand that most people tie the belief of God, here again, with the same belief of Santa Claus. See, those are two things that we are taught early in life in America. God and Santa Claus. Jesus Christ and Santa Claus. Jesus Christ and Santa Claus lining right up together. One is coming from the North Pole delivering gifts to the whole world, and the other one is being born. Is being born. at the same time. You wake up the next morning, you got gifts. And the same time you wake up, you got a Savior. The gifts you unwrap. The Savior. What is the Savior saving you from? The pain and suffering of your everyday life? Why do these things happen at the same time? And is there an inconsistency somewhere that makes one illegitimate? And if it's illegitimate, why is it illegitimate? Or where does the legitimacy of it lie? Who can pull it forth? Well, I can. I can. And you know why I can? Because my belief in God, my faith in God, is not founded on what I got out of the book. You see, what I see in the world and its representative of faith that comes out of the book is talk. I don't mean to be vicious, but I mean to be honest with you. All I hear is talk. Talk. Like the Republicans and Democrats. Talk. Got nothing to deliver, and yet the people keep clinging on to them as if another year will be the year. And the talk of God through the religiosity of we Americans, or perhaps anybody in the world, is talk. Talk. Well, what I see is something that's bigger than that. See, I have seen miracles. I know that there is a power unseen. I call it God because I have been associating God all my life with that most unusual, fantastic power. And I know this power is greater than anything that man could ever imagine doing. I have the evidence of that. I don't know whether you do or not, but I do. And I know what that purpose served at the moment that it was made known to me. And I see that as an expression of this power that shares something for me. I don't see it as feeling and caring any less for you. And at the same time, I'm not necessarily waiting around for you to have that experience that I had, to take away all doubt. We probably all will have it one day. I don't know when your day will come. But in the meantime, what it meant to me must be reflected in my dealing with you. Now, I feel that all of you want your dreams to come true. That power that revealed itself to me wants all your dreams to come true as well. But it's not just going to happen. That power is not going to magically make it happen. The power for it to happen is in our hands. We can or we don't have to. We say we want to, but we don't. So I'm trying to tell you, all this don't will never cause heaven to manifest on earth, will never cause paradise to manifest on earth, will never cause peace, prosperity, and joy to manifest on earth. Look, we must do. And it is a simple matter, ladies and gentlemen. It is as simple as this. Treat each other as you want to be treated. Now, let me qualify that. Nothing on this earth belongs to any human being on this earth. I don't care who's claimed it. I don't care what law, what system you have designed to make it all right for you. In truth, nothing on this earth belongs to any human being. Evidenced by what we see every day. Birth. No one brings anything with them. And even that which allows them to come into this world and be seen is left here when that spirit leaves. So nothing belongs to anyone. Now, if we can acknowledge that, if we can believe that and understand that it's true, and respected. And on top of that, if we can respect each other as having as much right for all of this, our access to all of this, in the process of realizing their dream as you and I do, and recognize that the easiest way for this to occur is for us to work it out together, to find out the nuts and bolts of how this can work like computers work. Like hands really fitting in a glove. Simple, so simple. And allowing each of us to play a role in it. And the role we play is the role which we were given to do when we came into this earth. And it gives us our purpose for life. Lord have mercy. Woo. And yet, when I looked at the governors of these states of the United States of America, I have not found one who have told the people that they care about them, but have never agreed with this type of proposal for the people. Not one governor, not one mayor of any city, not one council, not one state legislature, not one preacher in the world, and not one American citizen have supported this God's power, this God's love that I share with you. Not one have supported it. Now, how can you say that you are deserving of it when you won't give life to it? And you expect one day for something to come out of heaven and open it up and bring you and sweep you into it when you won't put one foot forward, one hand forward. I'm talking about closing your mouth. Start doing something. Start eliminating the pain and suffering that not only we as Americans feel, but people all over the globe feel. We represent an unknown power. Yes, we are vessels, but we represent an unknown power. An unknown power that's capable to do anything and has given us, human beings, the power to do anything, to create heaven or to create hell. That power has been given to us, and we're leading ourselves straight to hell. Oh yes, they are becoming more billionaires, more multi-billionaires, and many, many more people suffering. The terrorism that's happening around the world, why do you think it's happening? Do you think that the poor have just gotten upset, now they're doing something? No, ladies and gentlemen, the poor have always been upset. The poor has always been wanting to do something. But the reason that they're able to do it now is because they are being financed by the powers that be to go around and kill and cause all kind of devastation, to cause all kind of turmoil, to frustrate the people of the nation, to give up even more of their basic human rights and put it in the hands of a few who will govern you as though you are slaves, ladies and gentlemen, the same way the children of Egypt were. The Hebrew children were treated down in Egypt land, the way the story goes. Whether it's true or not, it's the same thing. But you got a chance. You got a chance. I'm asking you to really believe in a God you can't see. I'm asking you to do that. But I'm asking you to not just go out there. I want you to do it incrementally. Believe in what you can see first. Believe that your needs can be met. All of the things that we deserve as far as our living goes, we as human beings have already created it. And there is an abundance of it. All you got to do is go to the stores. You will see the stores running over with housing stuff. You will see contractors running over with the availability to build. You will see every avenue of life that's out there in abundance. You go to the pass by car dealerships, for those of you who don't have cars. There are beautiful cars all out there in the lot, not even being driven. Why? Because you don't have the finances. Why don't you have the finances? Because you're caught up in a system that has put you at a disadvantage. I'm telling you, whether you believe it or not, you had your own choice. You changed the situation. You'd be able to get you a car if you wanted one. You'd be able to get you a nice home if you wanted one. You'll be able to take care of your wife and your children if that was your desire. You'll be able to do all the things that you need to do to be a man or to be a woman or to be parents or to be children. You'll be able to do it. You'll do it. But the handicaps. This is about getting rid of the handicaps. Getting rid of the handicaps. Taking ownership from stuff, from man, giving it back to God, and respecting one another in each of our ability to participate in it, create from it, and share. Now, I didn't mean to take that much of your time, but I guess it was necessary to say what I had to say. But here I am at the end of saying it. Not one fantastic lawyer, not one fantastic businessman, not one person who has won the Nobel Prize, none of them. Not one president of university. All of the people in this country who are held themselves or hold themselves up as being so great, so much more than others. But not just that, the people who are down in the grassroots levels who say they are in the trenches, say they are fighting for the common cause, they are getting their fingernails dirty, they are really giving it to it. But not one of them has supported this cause. So it seems like everything that's going on, you got people somewhere fighting against it, protesting against it, holding out saying what people should do about it. Blah, 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 blah. But no one actually doing anything. Go on the internet. You'll hear all kinds of stuff about the Illuminati. You'll hear all kinds of things about the New World Order, what it's doing, how it's working against the people of the world. You'll hear all kinds of things. And you'll hear people saying, you better get up and do something. Blah, blah, blah. But none of them are saying what to get up and do. Oh, there are a few of them have come up with some items they're trying to get you to sell, are trying to sell to get you to buy. That old crooked stuff. But get up and do what? No one is saying what to do. And if someone is saying what to do, nobody is listening. So what in the world is that? Kind of depressing. But I want you to know this. Heaven or hell is in your hand. If you keep leaving it up to others, you're going straight to hell, fast. But if you take back your right to be the governor, to be the president of your own life, trusting in the spirit that was able to live in you, trusting in it, and respecting it, because it is in everybody, boy, your problems would be solved. I guarantee you that. White man can't fix it, black man can't fix it. Man can't fix it, woman can't fix it. As long as they're going on their own choice, outside of a spiritual understanding, a spiritual renewing of their mind, they can't ever do it. Can't happen. I don't care what they promise you. I don't care what you think. It will never happen. They got to be born again. Bye-bye.